Hey everyone, that's something a little different here today. I dug out that old Oliver plow. My Massey plow broke, I guess, so I haven't got too many options. I bought this here off a guy in Maine. We did some, I can't remember what the dealings was, but anyways, basically $400 what I had tied up in it. So I've never ever used it. When he loaded on the truck, I was about half ugly because I thought it was just a piece of junk, right? But anyhow, he owed me some money, and this here was, he already had knocked off what he owed me. Anyhow, just one of them deals. But hey, he was a good guy. He passed away here this summer. We got along pretty good. We fight like brothers, really, and then you know, always seemed to make up and was friends, right? So yeah, we kind of traded stuff back and forth, a little horse trading, bought and sold stuff, and he passed away of cancer here this summer. So only 50 years old, left a family behind, and he was a big hay producer too. So anyhow, I miss the guy now. You know, used to having his messages. Used to message me quite often and share pictures from your farming. And anyhow, this was one of his toys he had. Now my thing is, I believe it will work all right. It's actually not that bad. Moldboards are wore down in it, but it's really not that bad. That bolt there was missing. These two cylinders here are broke. These, of course, is hydraulic reset, right? So what I'm wondering, and I may try, I just messaged the guy to see if he has two cylinders for it. If he did, I'd just buy them. But I'm wondering if, for the time being, if I just took it. Of course, it's pushed down right now, and you can see the difference when this here stopper's in there. But everything's here, locks are still on it. If I put it all back in place and got it all back together and just welded it back, if it would stand up all right. I think the biggest thing is hitting stuff. You know what I mean? So them guys were sinking it pretty hard, but I don't know. Maybe try it and see. They have quite a few new hoses on it, but like I say, they're one-way cylinders, so the cylinders, there's no like packing inside here, so there's just, you know, no, might be a wipe in there. I don't think there is. It could be, but anyhow, but I mean, it doesn't have pressure both ways, so it's not going to worry about this here rust. Isn't bothering anything because it's just it's not there's no pressure on this other side of it, so just on the one side. So after you look at it, it's really not that big a deal. If they do leak, then you can put packing in them. But now we dug it out. My Massey plow, I broke a piece off the back of the plow, so I'm kind of in a pinch here at the moment. And a buddy of mine offered me to use his plows, and I'm like, nah, I don't like borrowing stuff. So anyhow, the back end of this here broke off, so she won't hold on the trip. So I need this whole piece right in here. But anyhow, that's a Massey 4-4. That's what I've always plowed with. She's wore down. I gotta get some points for it, I know that. But anyhow, I dug this out. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. I'll give you an update when we figure something out. Hey everyone, we're back here working on the plow. Got the old backhoe inside. So these are the cylinders here. I got one over there I've already started at, and I don't think it's going to be as bad as I thought it is. So technically, these are all, of course, are just one-way cylinders, but what happens is that head comes out and it hits on this with whatever such force that it'll blow these here out and take the snap rings out. So I got this one here. I went and got some new snap rings. Of course, they're internal rings, but these ones here are the ones that take the pair of pliers. So what I done was ground it down some, and that head will shove down in there quite a ways, so I'm actually able to get the pliers in there and get that on, and then I can pound it out. So I took this one here, I've already ground this one down, I'll weld this, but I took the torch and heated it up and then kind of got it pounded back down in shape. You can see this here, I hit that side a little hard, but that's okay. If I ever need to take it apart, I can take the tie grinder and smooth it out better and then pull the head out. But they were all holding fluid, so I'm going to take the chance on it that they're okay and go from there. I found another junk plow, but I'm just going to fix these ones for now, and then if I can make a deal on that plow, I may pick it up for parts, but anyhow, you know, it is. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to weld this one here. It's only the two that are bad. And then this one here will do the same thing. So this has, the snap ring goes down in here deep. And then it had this wire ring here, just went in that groove. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough room to get that in there. I should have. If it all goes together right, then I should have enough room to be able to pull that back out. But I'm not really that concerned about that. That's more to hold it from going back in. Right? So, yeah. I'm not too worried about it going back in. But it's possible. Anything's possible. But anyway, we'll start with this here. We'll get that welded up and then see where we can go. I went out to try to find those trash boards, but I couldn't find anything. So I'll either have to order them online or figure something out. So, yeah, anyway, we'll weld this here up. Alright everyone, I'm back. I got this here cylinder all welded. I did get the snap ring in. What I had to do is grind it all down here and then basically got it in there, drove the head back, got it in there, and then I bought a carbide cutter for the die grinder, and then was able to grind enough down on the inside and off here so that head to slide back out through. So now it's ready for that wire ring. That's more or less for the suction reason that, you know, that doesn't pull it back in when that kicks back, so the head doesn't go back and forth. So it's coming. This one here, we run a bead around, weld around it. I cleaned up a little better and weld it again. But this one was all the way right around. So no reason it won't work. Just have to watch it. But she definitely has lots of suction there when you're moving it in and out. Like I say, it was holding fluid, so I believe the packing's fine. She just blew the ends of the heads out here. So we'll try it, put it together, and definitely isn't any worse than it was, right? So the snap ring's definitely going to hold it. And then put this on so that can't go back, right? So, yeah. And then put her together and put the pressure to her. See what happens. So, yeah. But, anyways. Could be a lot worse, could be better. But got to work with what we got with her now, so. We'll talk at you in a bit.